that's a lovely place. That's cathedral.
I like Pisa, Monaco, Pompeii, Sicily.
Did you do the Amalfi Drive? So when you see anything about Italy, Sorrento, Capri, and around that, obviously the Amalfi Drive, one particular picture they always show, taken off the top of the hill.
Mixed together, I mean.
A bent old tree there.
That's pretty, isn't it? Yeah, I bet you got a drink of that, don't you?
Yeah, one of my boy's friends, they were out there. Her husband was in the Air Force, and they were at the NATO headquarters in Naples.
Naples. A lot of little bits of Europe I haven't actually been to yet. Naples is on the list, and so is Castellino, I think it is.
Naples is, it links up with a number of other places. It's right around the bay. The Isle of Ischia out there. You can see Capri from there.
It's not so much to fancy doing on my own though, John.
No, it's not from but we were lucky because
Joe does absolutely nothing wrong.
no, there's a couple that we were staying with in
ladies and gentlemen,
we weren't
obviously
in
we've been
Naples
waiting for
itself.
a few speeches to go ahead. First of all, I'm going to introduce the car for the ride. We're going to hand it over now for the first speaker for you.
Before we start, can we thank the bar staff?
Yes.
Yay, Dan was clapping 5 minutes after the event, as usual. Yay! No, you can't, darling.
Good start to the speeches.
Well, we should have had the flash on.
All the staff.
Right, as they're here now, we'll do it again. Right, can we thank the bar staff, please, and kitchen staff? Well, I have not got anything for next, so I don't really know. But I'd like to thank everybody for coming today to Katie and Sam's wedding. And if they'd like to raise their glass and wish Katie and Sam all the best.
All of us.
Good health.
And that's it. I've done that.
The pins
Pass it. Who's next?
We've now got the groom, which is obviously the most important one, so no pressure.
Listen
I'll
to
pass
Daddy
over to
then.
Sam.
Listen to Daddy. Yay, he's
Right,
clapping.
firstly I'd just like to reiterate what Pat said and thank everybody for coming to mine and Katie's wedding. Without you, it wouldn't have been a wedding really, so thank you for coming. Do you mind not trying to speak?
Hey, Kate, no, you got the boobs, you make the rules. Shush.
Switch the phone up. Switch it off.
Make me lose my train of thought now.
It's on your phone, Sam.
I'm deleting it from the phone.
Oh, shit!
Right, I'd just like to say how wonderful my wife was today. We haven't had the easiest of relationships leading up to the wedding. She has kind of said it's off every now and then, but we finally got here and she turned up today. So I'd just like to everybody to raise a glass to my wonderful wife and the new Mrs. Jones.
Cheers.
Mrs. Jones.
Right now, today wouldn't have actually been possible if it wasn't for Pat and Sue and the hard work and the money they put in to make it today possible. So if everybody could just raise their glasses.
Yeah, Pat, we're splitting the money that goes in the post bowl.
Raise your glasses to Pat and Sue. Without their help, we wouldn't have been here today. So, Pat and Sue. And can I just say how wonderful my new mother-in-law looks?
Oh, piss off. Sucking it.
As
Greasy arse.
Dan actually said earlier, she actually looks like a lady today. So.
Someone's gonna get
And I'd like to say thank you to my dad and my new stepmom Mandy for making that wonderful cake, getting that wonderful cake prepared for us. It's exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
So if you could all raise your glasses to my dad and Mandy. Although my dad didn't really do anything.
You made it all by yourself, didn't you, man? Yeah.
And then, moving on, I'm not trying to get you all pissed, I know you're drinking quite a bit at the moment, but I'd like to say thank you to the bridesmaids, she's looking absolutely wonderful today, and we do have a couple of presents for you. So, if you'd like to raise your glasses to the bridesmaids. First up, we've got Emma, Katie's sister. Thanks for today, you look wonderful.
Yeah, Bobby Dazzler.
And to Harriet, thank you today.
Notes. Cue cards.
Oh, aren't they sweet,
Right,
Harriet?
and
It's a little locket.
he's been... No, not yet. And then the host of today really been organising everybody whilst we're not here. Dan, my best man, a late step-in because my so-called best friend... Yes? My so-called best friend didn't really want to be here, so... Thanks for today, Dan.
Woo, 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 woo! Yeah, go down, go down!
Dan the man!
Raise glasses to the bridesmaids and Dan.
Emma, Harriet, Dan.
Emma, Harriet, and Dan, yep. And then we have the wonderful Flower Girls. Where are you?
So there's two there, look.
Looking as gorgeous as possible. We have a little present for each of you as well. So, Jess, there's a little bracelet for you. And Emily, got a little bracelet for you as well. And finally, you know I'm home.
Go, Angel.
I'm coming. And there's a little bracelet for you. I'll give that to your mummy though. You look wonderful today. Bethany.
It's the biggest one.
If I could do this without anything, you could be sure.
Huh? No.
I did.
You know everything
Watch them
now.
Not
glasses.
there yet.
Chris.
Give me a chance.
Those glasses.
Watch the glass.
And then
Bethany.
to our beautiful son Daniel, who's actually overshadowing everybody today, being the centre of attention. Mummy's flowers,
Say yay.
looking absolutely gorgeous, even though you haven't got your heavy waistcoat on anymore.
Say yay.
Yay me.
So if you'd all like to raise your glasses to Angel, Jessica, Bethany and Daniel.
Say
They're all looking gorgeous today.
Yes.
And then just a couple more thank yous to do. Thank you to Chris, Katie's stepdad, for getting the bridal car ready. If you'd have seen what it looked like 2 months ago, you'd understand why he's getting thanks. So if you could all raise your glasses to Chris, the chauffeur and stepdad.
Well
And
done,
then
son.
one final thanks to Ricky, which will all be apparent later on. I can't give too much away now, but if it wasn't for Ricky, we wouldn't be doing something special later on. So we'll all raise your glasses to Ricky.
Ricky.
EastEnders, Ricky!
Now, Katie's probably going to kill me for adding this bit in, but she wanted to say it herself, but she didn't want to write it and say it herself. But unfortunately, a little while ago, Katie's nan passed away, and she was she was very special to Katie, and Katie thought a lot of her. I mean, she'd love to be here today. I mean, her favourite colour is pink. So, she has been, she will be sorely missed. So if you could all raise your glasses to Betty. Sorry, Sue.
But Betty's husband is here, look.
Yeah,
This is John,
Katie's
Katie's
here,
granddad.
So. I'd just like to reiterate again, say thank you to all of you for coming, and I hope you enjoyed your meal so far, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you.
Well done, oh my God, it's you.
No, it's not, actually.
Come on, Dan.
We've got a short moment from Emma, Katie's sister, as well, so if we can just hand over to Emma.
Oh no.
Come on.
Bit of confidence, so
Come on in. You can Welly.
Right, I just want to say, right, as most of you know, alright, calm the hell down. Kate's had her problems over the years, and I'm so proud of you, Kate, for turning your life around. You've got a fantastic son, and you are so normal. In like now compared to what you used to be. I'll take that as a compliment, thank you. You have given me the best nephew I could ever ask for. And hopefully, a niece. I'm praying. I'm so proud to be your sister. You've been an amazing sister to me. We've had our ups and downs like all siblings, but you're always there for me. I've shared so many memories with you, but the two that stand out the most are when we went to buy your wedding dress and you took a pee in the middle of the street. Really? Of all the things. And when we went to Wellsbourne Market and Mum's shoes fell apart. All three of us have shared so many memories together through the years, even until the point where Mum's crying and she pisses on the sofa. But we've always stood by each other, and it's so nice to see you smiling and finally settling down. I'm so glad that you found Sam. He's a great brother-in-law, even if he does make me look like a garden gnome. And you're a perfect addition to the family, especially because you're my personal technician and my personal Cocoa Pop shopper. So can you all raise your glasses to my wonderful sister and my amazing brother-in-law?
Sam and Katie.
Sam and Katie.
You never drink too much, don't you? I seen that. Never me.
Well, that's the moment everyone's been waiting for, I suppose. Someone's excited.
Go on, Angel.
Well, firstly, no, that joke's already been used. No, first I do want to thank everyone that's here today. I know it means a lot to Katie and to Sam, so really appreciate that all your support that you've had today. For those who don't know me, my name's Dan. What we've got is I've got a few gifts and tickets in my little black bag.
Oh my God.
It gets better soon. So what we've done first, for those that don't know me, this is available throughout the evening. It's the Book of Dan Powell. You're the best man, you need to know everything about me. So that's going to be available. You can't loan it then. Anyway. But what I did find is actually a great note that I want to share with everybody now. A wise woman once said, "To the world, you are one person, but to that one person, you are the world." Likewise, a wise man once said, "The best man's speech should not exceed the time it takes for the groom to make love." Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. No. In all seriousness, I have taken a fair bit of time since last night to prepare this speech. So I did a lot of research into it, and according to my research, a best man speech should sing the groom's praises and also tell you about all of his many, many good points. I'll start my apology now, because I cannot sing, and I won't lie. Now, a little bit of history for everybody that may not know how their relationship started. It all began one night in Kukui. Night for people that might not be here. Now, although it would be wrong for me to take all the credit for their blossoming relationship, I'm going to. I'm the best man.
There's nothing in there at the moment.
What I do remember from the evening is it was my round. 40 tequila shots later, they're now together. But it's good to see how you turned out with those tequila shots out. The next part that you'll greatly appreciate is that I'd like to take a few moments just for everybody to have a look over how truly beautiful and elegant Sam looks today. However, couldn't have a mention about the bride, but she's actually got out of her pyjamas and put a dress on for once. There is a little bit of pressure on me as well, because me and Sam did have a conversation that if this goes well, I can be his best man at his next wedding as well. I would like to try something new with the bride and groom as well. What I want you to both do is look at each other's eyes and stare lovingly into each other's eyes. I want 10 seconds looking in each other's eyes. You're now staring at the person most likely to murder you in the next 2 years. Anyway, obviously it is customary in the best man speech to give a little bit of advice, and if I do say so, if anyone gives fantastic advice, that's me. What I've got though is one piece of great advice for you both to take away with you today. In times of hardship, prepare to work hard at your marriage. Never stop talking, and remember you're a team. And everybody in this room is here to support you. Also, the most important piece of advice I can give you is never to be too stubborn to say sorry when you're in the wrong.
Katie.
Katie. And that is actually all the full advice that I can give Katie today. However, being the best man, Sam always deserves that little bit extra. And what I've prepared for him today is to give him that little bit extra. Working at Tesco's, he should know all about that. I've got some key gifts to help keep the passion alive in your relationship. I call it the Dan Powell emergency kit. Or, it's basically 3 items to live happily ever after. The triangle of genius, as I call it. What we've got first is number 1. Bear with me one moment while I find it. It's basically the bear of loneliness. So those days when Kate's fed up of you and you have to sleep on the sofa, you've got someone that will love and respect you all the time. Number 2, as part of this, is for those days that Kate's just annoying you and you're a little bit downtrodden. Keep you smiling. We've got our little friend, Mr. Happy. This is to keep you smiling all the time throughout your relationship woes, especially when Sue comes over for dinner.
When's that, Sam?
I've invited you, you're always busy.
Obviously, the third and most important part of it is to always make sure Katie's begging for more from you. So what we've got is a special little gift. The Jackie Me. Now, if ever there was a need for it, I want you to take good care of it and use it those days when you need the passion.
Come on, son.
Now, I know some of you will hear that the speeches never end. Alas, all great things do have to come to an end. I do, however, have one more thing to share with the bride. Katie, you do look amazing today, and I think we will all agree that. And if nothing else comes from this marriage, you have gained a gorgeous dress and a lovely bouquet of flowers. Now, in all honesty, you've got a great guy in Sam. I know that you will look after you, encourage you, Daniel, and your newborn baby to come as well. So if I could just get everybody to stand and just obviously basically toast the bride, the groom, and the best man speech.
Yes, well done, Dan. That was lovely. Oh dear. I'm so glad this is the best man.
Try that on a bit later on.
Right.
Get on the dance floor.
Again, yeah, needs a wee.